Well, I should have guessed we'd come to some Schoenberg eventually. And here we are with Mondestrunken, or Moon Drunk, from Pierrot Lunaire. Um, Even though I'm not a big fan of Schoenberg, there is a lot to unpack with this one. I believe it's Sprechstimme, I believe is the term for speak singing that's used in this. That in art song, I don't think I don't think I like the practice in art song. There's something to be said about it in opera and musical theater, I think. Definitely musical theater. I don't know. Part of me's like, it's fine because it's literally part of the choice that was made when it was composed, but it's also like, I just don't like it. Um, I couldn't really explain to you why. At least in musical theater and opera, it can be explained via the story or the character. But it being a deliberate choice doesn't really sit right with me for some reason. But there were some interesting things happening uh, musically, predominantly in the vocal line, because not the vocal line, predominantly in the piano and the flute, because let's be honest, the voice wasn't really doing much. Um, Although the main thing that the voice did was so in my voice for the actor class there are four different resonance places that or four different like characters that we can like draw from when we're doing different voices. One of them is caveman, which is like it's like down here, and then the one of them is elf, where it's very nasally and up front, and then you have opera diva, who is very much in your head voice. And then you have Duchess, who goes all around your range. And this one was very reminiscent of the Duchess voice. It was like, ooh, ooh. Not a fan, personally. But it did a good job of sounding like someone who was drunk, like slurring the speech, and not having like a complete grasp of what's going on. Also, I liked liked is a strong word. I noticed the last verse, geez, the last stanza. You have as the speaker is getting angry, that the writer, so divinely moved, is greedy for the holy liquid. Yeah, that someone is hogging all this moon juice, moon wine, and is getting like outraged and very frustrated about it. That's very clear to see. And also the bizarre motives in the flute and the right hand of the piano could be interpreted as either someone stumbling as they're walking because they're intoxicated, or as stars in the night sky. I think either interpretation is equally valid. Schoenberg.